Okay, so this is, I guess, part 2 of the Pikal build. Know it's been a little while since I've messed with it. All I've done here is hit it with a Scotch-Brite pad, just rubbed it down, gave it it's about a light Scotch-Brite pad finish. In the back here, I got a step drill bit, opened up the hole, and also rounded off the rear of the handle to kind of give me a nice uniform thickness around the edge of that hole. This is actually going to get, my plan for the handle is I'm going to do a jute twine wrap with a Japanese silk wrap over top of that, like they use on samurai swords and stuff. So it's going to be a really thin, just a base layer of jute twine, and then yeah, the Jap wrap over top of that, and then I'll be epoxy coating that, impregnating it and whatnot, so that it can't move around and also is impervious to water and all that other stuff. So stick with me and let me get this wrapped and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, I apologize for the poor lighting, but here we are after the basic jute twine wrap, and like I said, it's pretty basic, it's pretty flat, nothing special about it. Probably gonna epoxy impregnate this and then let it dry before then going over it with the Jap wrap. So I'll get back to you whenever I do that. Alright, so I'm getting ready to epoxy coat the first layer of this wrapped handle, the jute twine. I've got a 2-part epoxy in the back there. It's got about an hour work time. It takes about 24 hours to cure. I'll put a link in the description for that epoxy. I had a little bit of trouble finding something that actually works. But once I'm done treating this, it'll look something like this. And it's not going anywhere. It's impact resistant. Supposedly it's UV resistant, though I haven't really tested that to see if it is. But it seems to hold up fairly well so far. So let me get this coated and then I'll come back at you. And so that is the first layer of the epoxy cord wrap handle pretty much done. It's just got to cure now. What I do is apply that pretty liberally all over it, and then once I have it good and coated and all the cordage is fully soaked, I wipe off the excess using paper towels or napkins or whatnot, and then use Q-tips to clean up anywhere where I might have run onto the blade or anything like that. So this is pretty much done. Just got to let it sit for 24 hours. And then whenever we come back, it'll be all hardened up like that. So, see you then. Alright, so I haven't shot any update videos on this build, even though I have worked on it some. I'm just actually now just trying to get it done. But over the holiday, I got pretty sick and ended up doing the cord wrap. Or finishing the cord wrap, I should say, the overlay of the Jap style wrap. While I was sick, I had no voice, so no point in shooting a video anyhow. You can see the hemp cord that's underneath, and then I just did a Jap wrap over top. It didn't lay down the way I wanted it to, I think because the handle's so narrow. So it kind of it's just like a back and forth. It's pretty rough. But it'll get the job done, and that is that's hard too, that's epoxied on. So all that's left now is, well, you can see I got Kydex pressed for it, and the divot didn't take as well as I would have liked, so I had to add an extra rivet in back here to add some retention to it. But I got to get this trimmed down, cleaned up around the edges, take it to a buffing wheel and do like a melt on it to soften everything. I still got to do final sharpening on this, and then I got to figure out how I'm going to finish it, and then it will be done. So I'll get back to you at some. Alright, so this is the finished product of my Pikal project. There's actually still some buffing compound on the sheath from where I was doing a melt on the edges. I could have spent a little more time cleaning up the edges and stuff, and also on the primary bevel on the knife, but I just wanted to get it done at this point. It's been a project that's been going on for too long. That is a convex grind all the way down. It's pretty much a zero grind. I don't know if I can get this angle or not. You can kind of see it. But was going more for functional than aesthetics, though I don't think it turned out half bad. Let me grab the sheath again. The retention hole, of course, didn't work as well as I thought it was going to. I think I either needed a thinner Kydex or a larger hole. But that said, knife still pops in just fine. It isn't coming out. The epoxy cord wrap turned out pretty well. Get a good grip. Grip it and rip it. And let's see. Get some hair somewhere. I don't know if it's catching this. Yeah, it'll just pop hair, so. Plenty sharp too. So that is my Pikal. Thanks for watching. Like it if you like it. Subscribe for more videos like this in the future, hopefully. And thanks for watching.